What's happening, everybody? Welcome to another Triple T podcast for knife makers. I'm Jerid from Echo Blades, and as always, I have my dearest ever, bestest, heterosexual knife partner, Mr. Denis Tyrell from Tyrell Knifeworks.
Yo, how's it going?
What's up, knife partner?
The days are ticking by, man. I'm feeling good, though. I am feeling like the dog's balls, the mutt's nuts.
Dog's balls, mutts, nuts. That's good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I got a video to do tomorrow, but other than that, I got to do some sharpening, and I'm ready, man. Let's go. Let's get on a plane tomorrow. Let's do it.
I'm not quite ready, but I'm ready to go, but I'm not ready to go, if that means anything.
You're ready, but everything you're bringing isn't ready. I know what the deal is.
Yeah. It is what it is. Again, I gave myself permission to bring whatever I bring, even if it's just me and you.
Yep. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just back from Monterey today.
Happy anniversary to you
Thank
and
you.
the beautiful Kim. Congratulations on your first year of marriage. You guys are, it's so new.
It's 6 years.
Oh my God. You just got out of diapers. It's so cute.
6 years. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
No, that's
we just
cool.
went for the night and had a nice dinner and hung out in Monterey and did a little sightseeing. Not sightseeing, we walked around, did our typical thing.
Did you go down to the pier or?
We did.
Yeah. The pier, or what is the
wharf?
Yeah, what's the other place called? Oh, Cannery Row.
We went to Cannery Row too, just for a little bit. But it was good. Went for a nice dinner at this French restaurant, which was great, which was downtown Monterey. I'd never been there before. It was great. Montreal. Yeah, it was good.
I'm not sure I know it.
Highly recommend it. You should check it out.
I don't know if like French cuisine ever pops out at me. I mean, I know you're a former Canadian and all, and that's kind of like your
Not
deal.
that kind of French.
But yeah, what do you eat at a French restaurant?
I had steak.
Okay, good for you. All right, big non-Canadian point right there.
Well, steak is a popular thing at a French restaurant.
Yeah, but there was like duck and
they had
Point de Lac or whatever was it, confetti or some fucking
confit.
Confetti. Okay.
I like French food. I like the sauces. I like
you like small little itty bitty dainty portions.
Yeah, I do. I like spending a lot of money on really tiny food.
Well, then you got the right idea going there.
I just like the elegance of French food. What can I say? I'm a food snob. But it was good.
You said elegance.
Is that word not in your vocabulary?
Oh, it is. It's just very cute. It's a cute word.
Cute word.
Yeah.
We had Parker stay and look after Molly, and look what Parker found. I thought I lost this night. This is the first folder I made with Mike Vagnino.
Yeah.
I thought I lost it. I have not found it for like 9 months. And apparently it was in the couch because Parker dropped his phone and then looked under the couch and there it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy I found this one.
Nice.
Yeah. And I gave it a little, gave it some love today and put a bearing in it, and it's working.
I was going to say, no.
Stellar. But yeah.
Cool.
What's new with you, Mr. Jerid?
I have the exact same things going on, except I'm getting ready to jump on a jet plane here in a couple days and fly over to Atlanta, Georgia, to go see all my homies in the knife making community. Probably spend a bunch of money. I'm really looking forward to getting out of here. Got a lot well timed, good good exit, good break, decompression. Try to do it. That's why I'm really trying to be kind to myself about whatever happens. And just really going to take in the time away and, the blade show get down. So that's all that really is on my mind right now. And I'm well beyond excited now. A
Good.
couple weeks ago, it was, it's not close enough, but now we'll be on a plane and, no, we won't be.
2 days.
Yeah, but we still have 2 days and 2 hours.
Yes.
I just got the notification. We don't leave till 11:59.
Ah.
So, but yeah, it's here, man, and I'm stoked. I'm fired up, and caught between. So I know you didn't, because it happened to me. So I know you didn't think twice about it. But if it was you, I'm sure you had got your double bifocal set on and dug into some metallurgy and figured something out. But I am still perplexed and absolutely dumbfounded by what the fuck happened with that etching session we had the other day. I still can't explain. I have not a cool story because it sucks, but so everybody, in order for me to finish what I wanted to finish, everything had to go perfect on Saturday, and it did not go perfect.
And nothing went perfect.
Nothing went perfect. It went furthest from perfect that we could do. So, long story short, I needed to get some knives, 2 knives ready to touch up and then get in the etch. So, in order for the best chance of success, I headed over to my buddy's house and we did that. And then the very first one,
which is a
etched,
Gomai.
which was a Gomai. Yeah, it was a Gomai. We etched it, and then I don't know. I don't want to get too detailed. The etch didn't take on the carbon.
It was really the only way I can explain it, and it's really weird, is that it looks like there was, and I'm pretty sure it's not, but it looks like there was 220 longitudinal scratches.
Longitudinal.
Yeah, those on the blade, but there wasn't, because we would have saw it on the 15 and 20.
Yeah,
but it kind of felt like it etched that way, like it had
100%. 100% had streaky, deep lines. It wasn't darkening, but the 15 and 20 was smooth, shiny, like exactly what we were going for on that portion. But the high carbon, it was just doing some weird thing, and I don't get it. So ironic, so that happened, and then I did another knife, and that was etching funny too, much better by all rights.
Yeah.
But it was still getting dark in weird spots, and so I got really, really pissed off and quit knife making again. And then got in my car, and out of nowhere, Noah text me or message me. I don't remember, but and he had some shit happen, and I was like, "Oh, that sucks, dude. I'm with you. I'm about to quit knife making." And he's like, "What's going on?" So it just worked out perfect. So I had about 20 minutes drive home, and so we hopped on the phone and chatted for a few. I'll be some bitch if he didn't tell me that he had almost the exact same thing happen to him recently. 15
Really?
and 20, perfect, smooth, shiny, and the high carbon had those streaky lines, and he could not get the etch to take on there. And he the way he described it, which sounds almost familiar, it's like the high carbon steel had some kind of like memory retention of the scratches that used to be there. Like they just appeared. Like it's not what happened, but it made sense to me because it 100% has scratches in there, like you're in the middle of sanding, but they're not. But then they showed up. So, what are the chances though that we both had this similar things happen on edge? Because that's not unique.
It's really weird.
And I was saying maybe we had the same steel, like there was something from where we got the steel, but this knife is old. I mean, there's no chance in hell. And I think he had Baker steel was happening on his, but this knife is over a year and a half, 2 years old almost.
This kind of reminds me of like the issues I was, mind you, I was having it with coffee, but
right.
The issues I was talking about last week about etching that, like just getting totally different results on three knives that were all sanded exactly the same way and etched in the same batch, like together in the same
container.
Yeah. And getting totally different results on them. So I don't know. There's gremlins in the works here.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. But
gremlins
it was
in the gears.
Yeah. What does Koi say? Shop. Is it gremlins or shop goblins or something like that?
Yeah, shop goblins. I think that's what he calls them.
Damn shop goblins. But speaking of Koi, so if you're looking for some awesome premium pattern welded steel, you should go check out Baker Forged and Teal, Baker Forged and Tool, and go get some of their awesome stuff that they have. But what they do have in addition to that is this premium etchant line of Gator Piss. Comes in the OG blend and the all new Gator Max and Gator Heavy. Gator Max for stainless and Gator Heavy for your blacked out look. And also the newly announced Gator Skin is out. I don't know if it's out now, but we're talking about it now.
It will be available this week, this Friday.
This Friday, awesome.
You'll be able to purchase it at Blade Show, and I think on the website at like as soon like
gotcha.
the Friday of Blade Show. I believe that's when it's on sale.
Yeah. They're also got a bunch of stuff going on at Blade Show. If you are going to be in attendance there, I think Jordan and Grayson are doing some classes on demonstrations on how to use Gator Piss and etch, and all kinds of other stuff. So, I just got to notice that you lost connection and regained connection.
Yeah, I got the same thing about 5 minutes ago. So,
oh, weird. Totally just threw me off. I was like, what? Okay, never mind. Yeah, but so as a result of my etching deal, I went back and I resanded the Intrepid version, the Damascus, and I just took it out of Gator Piss right now and came out with a very beautiful etch, good depth, good color. I'm totally happy with it. So I don't know what the hell was happening, but Gator Piss for the win. And I suggest you go get yourself a big jug of all of the Gator Piss, the Gator Skins, and the Baker Forged and Tool. Load up that cart and use the discount code TTT10. That's TTT10 for 10% off your next purchase.
So are you going to coffee that, or are you going to leave it the way it is?
I'm going to leave it 100%. The oxides are setting right now.
Nice.
I'm going to leave it. So all I got to do is sandblast the grip tech, which if you're living under a rock, get out from under there and go check out Rock Solid Scales and their grip tech line of handle material. Be at Blade Show as well. I think I just heard that they're exclusively going to be having great. Yeah. So grip tech in abundance. So go check out Matt at Rock Solid Scales. Use the discount code TTT10 for 10% off your purchase there as well.
I want to go back to the Gator Skin. I used it today.
Nice.
And So I'm setting up for my video, which will launch Thursday, this Thursday, and doing a bunch of tests. And since it's 24-hour cure time, and yeah, I was right.
You were right. Yep, you were right. I got debunked by both Jordan and Grayson in 10 minutes. So
yeah, that it takes 24 hours for that to dry. So I taped a bit of the cure. Sorry,
takes 20 minutes to dry. That's what I heard. That's what I thought, and I was wrong. Cure.
It's funny because it does say that on the bottle that it says 20 minutes to dry. I didn't realize there was the curing was 24 hours. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I put it on some blades today. I won't know. It looks nice and shiny when it goes on, of course, because it's wet. It is supposed to give it a nicer, shinier look. So I'm anxious to see what that's going to look like on Damascus.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the you do, what do they call it? Hydrophobic test.
Yeah.
Yep. That's Koi they just did a video right now. I saw a second ago that showed them.
You basically mean like pouring water over it and watching it sheen. Yeah.
Hydrophobic sounds way cooler.
It sounds like you're afraid of water.
Yeah.
You're hydrophobic.
That's what they call it. That's the effect that they're going for. So
I'm doing a couple more. I won't say scientific because I'm not that scientific, but
yeah, you can't even figure out how to etch, dude. So get out of here.
But I'm putting it through its paces. It's not just cosmetic stuff. So I'm really putting this stuff through its paces. I want to see how it does. So
nice.
We're going to find out.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm anxious to try that out. I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then I'll be sharpening. I have 6 knives to sharpen, and sharpening is not the dog's nuts.
It sucks.
Sharpening sucks.
It is single-handedly the worst thing in the process to me.
I mean, I'm using the Tyrell Knifeworks sharpening, the perfect blade sharpening attachment, which makes it easier.
Jeez. What is this? A freaking ad show all day long? God, get over yourself.
So I make it but for me, for some reason that I can stand in front of a grinder grinding for hours, but something about the using the sharpening attachment, because it's like you're a foot taller and my arms, I guess, are higher when I'm doing it. It gives me back pain after half an hour.
It is not anything that you just said. It's just because you hate it.
Because I'm old?
Well, that too. I wasn't even going to go there. I was just saying it's the simple fact that you would rather be doing something else. Like when you're grinding, you're locked in. You're not thinking about standing there and doing that. But as you're sharpening, you're just like, oh my God, I'm standing here. How many more grits? I did see you. I don't know if I said it out loud, but I was going to hats off you having multiple clamps to get 2 or 3. I only have one.
It's the only way to do it.
I can imagine. I was like, that's a good one. That's
changing belts is what takes forever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have 3 clamps. So I need to do 6 knives. I can kind of do 2 rounds.
Yeah. Very cool.
Actually, one of them is a big clamp, and I don't think I can do a folder in that big clamp. We'll see.
Gotcha. But yeah, cool idea. I like it. Sometimes you're not a rock. You're pretty sharp. Get it?
And
all was the joke. Fuck, my bad.
Shout out to Toby, who sent me a couple of messages. Apparently, the dog's nuts is a saying in Australia, at least Australia. I don't know about the UK, but Australia. But they like to rhyme it and call it the mutt's nuts. So that's apparently the cat's ass and the mutt's nuts are good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his other favorite saying is that being so hungry he could eat the crotch out of a low-flying duck.
I had not heard that one either.
That must be an Aussie thing because I don't like duck. I'm not sure a low-flying crotch is the thing to do, but
you just obviously haven't been hungry. That's for sure.
I even had enough time this week to go out on the jet skis for a day.
Oh my God. Jeez, so rough.
But you'll enjoy the last part of this story. This was kind of a shakedown because I haven't had the jet skis on the water in a couple of years,
Mhm.
and well, not at all last year, and like once the year before. And so I replaced the plugs. I got new batteries for them. I was kind of a little, timid about them, having them out for the first 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And then we're like, everything was fine. They were like, mine was burning a little oil at first, but then it toned down. And we were fine. And our usual lunch place was closed. So we were way the hell out. You know where Windmill Cove is?
I know exactly where Windmill Cove is.
Okay. So we went all the way to Windmill Cove
From
from
where?
River's End.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I know
So,
where both of those are very, very,
yeah,
very
so
well.
it was a long trip.
Yeah.
So we were probably on the way back 5 miles. Probably 5 miles from River's End, and my ski dies. I don't know. It's definitely a power related issue. Like it was running absolutely fine, and then within 10 seconds, I got no power. Like
Oh, wow.
like it's barely turning over. So I figure it's got to be like an alternator, a stator, whatever they call those things in a jet ski. And I
Did we
think it
get
was running on battery power for like a minute.
for fuck's sake?
Yes. Well, we certainly got it for fuck's sake in the preceding hour of us getting back to like Parker towing me back to the marina.
Oh,
So,
man.
and now we both have sunburns to prove it. So
That's weird. It's weird you guys sunburn.
we're white. What do you want?
Yeah. Yep.
But other than that, I'm done, except for sharpening and some laser work. Done for Blade Show.
Nice.
And now I got to take the jet skis in, which pisses me off. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I still don't know what the hell happened. I don't get it. Scared the shit out of me. I didn't want to waste any time on that other knife, which is a bummer because that was the one that I wanted to bring the most.
Back to that. The Gomais, Sanmais, those always scare me as far as etching anyway, because I think they're the hardest things to etch because you have a lot of open areas. Like for the second one, if they're usually gonna etch fine. I mean, because you can always buff off the oxides and you're usually going to get depth. And if you do coffee with the one like the second one, which is kind of what I was telling you, like you're going to get enough depth that if you want to do the coffee, you just buff everything and then coffee it, and coffee will fill in all the black
Like
parts.
loose will buff?
No, like with compound. Take it all off. Take all the. You never watch my videos, do you?
Absolutely not.
Take all the oxides off and then you're buffing the 15 and 20 because you want the 15
Okay.
and
Yeah,
20
yeah,
to
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
shiny
Shiny. Yeah,
because
yeah.
then
Okay.
it won't take up the coffee.
Gotcha.
But the problem with the Gomai is sometimes you'll still take up a bit of coffee and you have to take like some 2000 grit, 3000 grit sandpaper afterwards and just go over the high spots. You
Like
can't do that on a Gomai or a Sandmai.
Gotcha.
Because you only got 3 layers, right? It's not like
Yeah.
you're riding on the high spots. So that's why it's like one of the harder ones to etch with coffee. But what are you going to do with it? Did you try resanding it? Or are you just not going to do it right now?
I'm not going to do it right now. I mean, if something crazy happens and I get an extra day or something, maybe, but I don't think that's going to happen. Which is a bummer, dude, because the handle scales on that, I thought the build was going to be awesome, but
which one has the copper?
That's the one I'm finishing. That's the tank, the German tank barrel.
Good.
Yeah,
because I like the copper scales on that.
Yeah, and then I got some. I like it the way it is. I'm happy with it. So that's done. Well, yeah. that one will be fine. But shout out to Noah for the phone a friend time and for having something really shitty happen as well. So I appreciate it. It was I don't know, misery loves company type thing. Yeah, like
Are you gonna get a tracksuit just like Noah's now?
no. I got a vest. I stay in my own lane, bro. That's what I was preaching, a couple 3-4 episodes ago. I'm in my lane. You guys stay in yours. It'll be all good. I wear Crocs and Canadian vest.
Yeah. I got to shout out the Hustle and Grind guys for the last episode with Grayson and Ryan. Ryan calling out Grayson for the tacky Japanese crap.
I wouldn't even brought that up. That I can't believe you're doing that.
That was hilarious. And Ryan backpedaling was the best part. The fact that he was just joking and he thought Grayson was offended, and they went back and forth. It was.
It was entertaining for sure.
It was entertaining, and then blowing the whole Gator Skin release.
How could they blow it when the guy that it was a part of the team was doing the thing, dude? That wasn't. I give him no shit for that. The one of the main dudes was, the tacky dude was getting after it. So yeah, that was funny. I laughed pretty good, and watching him kind of squirm for a minute was it was classic.
That's good.
It was that moment in podcasting where you're locked in. So good job, boys. I appreciate it.
They wrote it out. Yeah. It was, when you're listening to it and they're telling you that, oh yeah, this is going to get edited. And I'm like, and I'm kind of thinking back to everything I just heard in the last minute. Like, did it sound like anything was edited to me? And I'm like, no. And then you realize after that, they got permission, so they never went back and edited it.
Yeah, that was cool. It was a good show. Very entertaining. Good job, guys.
Yeah, go listen to Hustle and Grind and give those guys some shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I finally got a haircut today.
I see that.
Yeah, it was. I want to say this is probably a personal record. It was probably 2.5 months.
Really? Like more than COVID record?
It was more than COVID. Yeah. My beard had never been as beardly as it was. It was crazy. I have a before and after just that I'll show you in a couple
days. You should put that on the podcast announcement.
Dude, it was many. My hair, everything. I was just like, oh my God.
I remember looking at it the other day, man, you're like all Grizzly Adams.
Yeah, it was rough. It had gone on so long that all the irritation of, when things are growing out, I was well beyond it. I was just like, I was just ready to ride off into the woods and never come out.
Yeah. I had to do mine was getting the same. Like it is the longest that it had ever been. And, I'm going on my anniversary dinner. I can't be all shaggy, so I had to shave it yesterday.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Had to look nice for the wife.
Understand that. But yeah.
What is the first thing we're going to do when we get to Atlanta? Is it going to be have breakfast? Probably, right?
We say that, but we'll probably run like little schoolgirls to the show and put our stuff down and go see some people and then go probably eat.
I don't remember. I think we ate first last year, didn't we?
No, because we were with Mareko, and then we met Gabe there.
Yeah, but that was at the airport, and then we
went to the show and dropped our shit off, and then we walked over to that breakfast place across the street. We definitely went to the show first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember because I was falling apart.
Yeah, you were.
I was falling apart.
You and Parker were not coping with the lack of sleep.
No. And I remember last year it was, I did not give my permission to not bring anything. And I was up till 2:00 in the morning for like the 3 nights before that. And then, like, it was just a perfect storm of Jerid being a little bitch. that time. So we went back. I remember when we finally, I was like, dude, can we early check in? And we went and crashed out for a couple hours before we went back out.
Did we? We didn't get it. We checked in like a one or two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got I mean, all three of us just lights out for like 2 hours. It was good. So yeah. Yeah, I think that is what we're gonna do. And then we'll go whatever we get into.
Yeah, I think Mr. Lawrence Lake lands early afternoon. He said about 2-ish, 2 or 3.
Nice.
So I'm sure we're going to hook up with him as soon as he lands.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're doing a dinner thing with him. You know who? Yeah. So before I jump ahead,
who is Lawrence? Anyways, like if people don't know, I mean, he's like the mayor of Nova Scotia, but
that's right. Yeah, he is the mayor. No, he's the mayor of Maritime Knife Supply, the CEO, the founder, the head muckety muck.
Yeah, the top packer, the order puller,
the accountant, you name it. If you need anything knife related, go check out Lawrence at Maritime Knife Supply. He's got everything. Tools, steel, pin stock, abrasives,
grinders, ovens, hammers.
So much stuff. I forget all the stuff that he's got.
Yep.
So yeah,
and
go
if he
talk
doesn't
to
have it, he will go find it for you. So ask him. Hey, Lawrence, I need this. You don't have it. He's the guy who's going to go find it.
Folding knife equipment and tooling, and I have to put in an order for a bunch of folding knife parts since I've used up a whole bunch of my stuff. So I'll be placing an order for that stuff.
Nice.
So go talk to him at Maritime Knife Supply. But Frank gave me a call the other day saying it was that he was looking forward to seeing us, and that well, he said me, but you know, I'm
he's a nice guy. He likes to,
us.
Yeah. He likes to make you feel good about yourself.
But Frank Machado will definitely be at I was going to say Maker Camp at Blade Show. So he will be the most dapperly dressed man around. So if you see him, he's a talker. He loves to talk about what he does. So go talk to Frank and Nita. And if you need a hammer, go check out Two Basterds, Texas Smithy, and Supplies. Go get yourself a hammer, a straight peen, a fat peen, a curvy peen, all the peens.
Mm-hmm.
Because
ain't it grand to have a fat peen in your hand?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Go. I mean, Frank, bring a fat peen and let everybody touch it.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Why not? I set you up, man. God. That's called a layup in basketball, buddy.
Oh.
Alley-oop.
Yeah, I got a whole list. I made a whole list this year of people. I'm going to be checking people off my list to make sure I don't miss anybody.
He's making a list. He's checking it twice.
That's right. You're all getting coal. Half of you probably want coal, so that's no.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I want to make sure I don't miss anything this year. A lot of new people, or a lot of people getting tables that I know that have never had tables before. I was just watching Eric Rivers from the Rivers Experience. He's got a table for the first time.
Yeah, at Blade Atlanta. He had one at Blade West.
Blade Atlanta. And I was just watching his video on a lot of the builds that we did for the challenges that I've seen in the challenges, but I've never seen in person. So it'd be good to see all these builds in person.
Yeah, he had a good table. I'm still bummed I didn't get to connect with him when I was out there.
Yeah, and David from DB Craft World, or now Dark Blade Knives. He's right in front of us. He's never even been. I don't even know if he's been to the U.S. before, but he's got a table right across from us.
Nice.
And a few people that have
I think Brent from Crosspeen, he had one at Texas. I think he's doing it in Atlanta as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
Drew Lininger's got a table. I
very
didn't
cool.
know he had a table. And of course, Travis from Pelican Based has got a table. He's got he's got a booth, right? Is it a booth or a table?
Don't know.
He's got one of the two. I don't know if it's a table or a booth. Now I'm forgetting, but he's in the side room.
That side room's going to be popping. There's all kinds of people over there.
Yeah.
That's not the no man's land now. It's going to be a hot spot.
Yeah, we got a lot of friends over there. A lot of people over there.
Yep.
So we'll be making a few trips over there to say hi to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But get yourself some Pelican paste, hard wax, soft wax, Pelican oil, hand solve, soap, and pick up a challenge coin from Travis. I watched his video on those challenge coins. All kinds of benefits getting one of those. You get 25% off. You get do you remember all the doodads on the...
It's not only 25% off at this show, but like on any show forever. Yeah. So
that's a good deal.
That's the gift that keep on giving right there.
Yeah. And he's got some new products. I think he's coming out with a seasoning for cast iron pans.
Yep.
I think there's another one, but I don't remember. I don't know what it is. So yeah, lots of cool things. Go check them out.
I'll be waxing all kinds of, not all kinds of, but I'll be finishing up my one or two builds with Pelican paste. Some tonight and some tomorrow. So
yeah. I don't want to hear what you're waxing.
It's my peen.
Your peen, yeah.
But it's multi-purpose wax, dude. It goes on everything.
Walk up to Travis's table and say triple T10 and see what he says. Yep. Same with Grip Tech at Rock Solid Scales. Baker Forge and Tool, use triple T10 at all of them.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
I'm after tomorrow. I'll be even more excited because I'll be done. Everything will be in the cases. I'll be packing the bag. I've got hats, Triple T podcast hats and shirts ready to get packed up for, this is for us, not for you guys. Don't get excited. Maybe you can buy the shirt off Jerid's back if you really want one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I released these. These are up on my merch shelf on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
If you really want a Triple T podcast hat or shirt, I think you can get them there.
Yeah, we'll have stickers. I do have
stickers, yes. And I got to remember to laser a whole bunch of QR codes and other stuff. Yes. I'm going to spend the whole day Wednesday in this office giving the laser a workout.
Nice.
So I'll be doing some of that.
Very cool.
But everything is Blade Show right now. Got to get that video in the can, and then I'll be packed up. I'm going to be sitting here at noon waiting for you.
That silence was purposeful.
I figured it was.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be sitting on my suitcase on the front door at noon waiting for you.
Yeah. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but
have you decided if you're bringing golf clubs or not?
No, I'm not bringing golf clubs because we just were trying to book a tee time, and apparently there's a lot of golf courses in Charlotte area, but the ones that we were looking at, there was no tee times available till like the afternoon, and on top of that, it is forecasting. It's a week away, but who knows? It's supposed to be thunderstorms on Monday, so.
Oh, well, that's no fun swinging around metal clubs in thunderstorm.
Yeah, lightning and lightning storms don't work with golf. I mean, it's one of the only things they shut down tournaments for. They'll play in the rain, but they ain't playing in lightning. So, but I'm not going to bring the clubs if we even get out. I'll just rent them. But I'm looking forward to that. That's cool. Got a nice drive from Atlanta up to Charlotte with the buddy.
So are you even bringing a bag to check?
Yeah.
But you don't need to, right?
Are you being a dick or?
No, I mean, you got that one knife. You could put that one knife in my bag. I mean, you could just bring a carry-on. You're only going for 4 days, right?
No, 6. I don't come home till Tuesday.
Oh, still,
yeah, there's very much.
That's carry-on territory.
6 days?
Yeah.
Oof. You ever change your underwear, dude? Jesus. You do the flip inside out, right?
You can't fit 6 days worth of clothes in a carry-on.
No.
Yeah.
I can't, guys. I can. I'm just yes. But there's also like who knows what the hell I'm going to bring back. So yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't. You could check a bag on the way back. I'm trying to save you from checking one on the way there.
Yeah. Then no, I'm not checking a bag. Thank you, Dad. Jeez.
I'm trying to get you to not bring that big fucking green bag that's like 4 feet wide and 2 feet long, or 4 feet long and 2 feet wide.
That was a necessary bag on every trip we've been on. So
yeah, right. You're such a chick.
Mm-hmm. Are you done? I'm just no. I'm saying, are you done? Like
I'm done now.
You just went in on it right now. I'm waiting to laugh.
Wait, do you remember where we fly? Are we flying direct there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we're flying direct. I'm flying direct both ways, but yeah.
I don't remember if we're flying back direct, but that's good. I'm happy about that.
Yep. We are flying direct.
Nice.
I think we get in at like 7 a.m, leave at 12, get in there at 7 something. So
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
And then yeah, and that's it.
So you're gonna make it back in the shop tomorrow, or
yeah? I'm probably, you don't know it, but I'm probably going to your house tomorrow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't know it yet, but
well, I do now. I did clean the shop today, so it's nice and clean. Don't make a mess. What do you need to do?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
My shop is your shop. Your shop is mine. That's just the way it goes, buddy.
I could just prep something for you, but
no, I have everything that we need.
Oh, all right. You're doing leather stuff, is it?
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
I knew it.
Yeah, that is it.
All right.
I gotta go back out and after we get off of here, and get that. Yeah, I don't know.
You got to put some handles on that thing, but you're gonna let it sit overnight first.
Yeah, but the handles are done. Everything's done. I just got to sandblast them. And then...
Oh, the handles are fastened, right?
Yeah.
On?
Yep.
You're still gonna epoxy them on, right?
I got to do just a yep.
Yeah.
So, but I got to get them all blasted up, and then I'll do a little doodad put together, sharpen, maybe there. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not tripping. I'm really bummed about the Gomai though. That was.
I think you should, like I said, sand it with like some 800 and get all of those like etching scratches out, and hopefully it'll still leave the line between the layers. And I think
it's a glue up though, so that's gotta.
I'm glue up. What does that mean?
I gotta etch it.
No, right? That's what I'm saying. Don't if it's not going to etch properly, not the one you just did. The Gomai, right? If it's not going to etch properly, what I'm suggesting is you sand it almost clean to where you only see the lines between the layers. Mm-hmm. Leave it like that.
It is like that now.
You sand it clean? Mm-hmm. I would leave it like that. If it's not going to etch properly.
It looks, yeah. Like you were saying, my camera's a little fucked, but I'll send you a picture after we get out of this. I'm I almost pulled the trigger last night and glued it up because it's different. It looks a little not dirty, but like I don't know, rustic, or because it's either going to come off like, wow, that's really cool, Jerid, I like that look, or it's going to be like, this lazy motherfucker just didn't give a shit about this. So that's kind of where I haven't been able to make the decision on what to do, because I was very close to doing that last night and gluing it up, because then I would have just had to finish the handle and I would have been done. But
yeah, because there's a point where you just need to cut your losses, right? Are you at that point?
no, because I believe that it's worth resanding and giving it another spin and not cutting the loss, and hopefully something happens. I'm just kind of banking on the fact that maybe I cut a corner. Taking it only to 800 wasn't the right move. And I don't know. I just too many unknowns, and I don't want to just rush it and put shit out. That's not the kind of thing I want to just put out there to try to sell, because
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. It's not my deal. But it is a bummer though, because had it all came out the way that I envisioned, it was going to be nice. But it still will be nice, just not in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So
all right. Well, get the other one done.
Yep, that one's done. I got that, and I got another one that is all ready to go. So
cool. All right. Which one are you doing? Which one was that sheath for? Was that for the?
That's for this one. No, that's for
good. It was for
good. It was for the right one. Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right.
But the other Intrepid that I did in heavy, if I can sneak one a sheath out for that would be fantastic. But anyways, that's it.
Yeah,
that's all we're bringing to.
Well, I had that. Remember, I told you I had that little learning. I had one little spot on one of the Kumai folders. I told you that just had a little silver, like it.
Yeah.
The coffee didn't take in one little spot
this weekend too.
Yeah, and and I told Jerid what I figured I'd be really smart, and I'd be like, there's just one little spot. It was like, or maybe two little spots. I probably could have left it, and it would have been fine for, most people wouldn't have saw it, but it was annoying me. Mm-hmm. So I thought,
want to be that guy.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought, well, I'll just take a Q-tip with some ferric, and I'll just touch those two spots. They'll turn black. Everything will be fine. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Because you might as well use a Sharpie.
Exactly. It took off the coffee in those areas.
Oh, that sucks.
And there was now there's like a big splotch, and it was like, okay, this looks like,
a hack job.
Yeah. Like the dog's ass, not the dog's balls or the dog's nuts.
Yeah. Short proximity from cool to not cool. But
exactly. So I sanded it off, put it in, sanded it clean with 400, then just touched the surfaces of the 15 and 20 in case I hit it with that 400, dipped it in ferric for 15 seconds, then went back in the coffee, and it came out black.
Nice.
Like, beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. So I was happy. And now I'm not fucking touching them again, except to sharpen them. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You got some good shit, man. You guys make sure you go check out the table. Denis, he definitely has some really cool stuff for y'all to look at. And if you're interested to purchase, just Denis doesn't know this either, but there is a small percentage of all Denis's knives that are sold that go to Echo Blade. So, fun to fun to struggling, starving maker. But seriously though, that some really cool stuff, man. And being retired really helped you.
Yeah. And it was a different focus this year for me. It was, I wanted to definitely having fewer knives on the table this year.
Yeah.
So going for more.
Yeah, I think you know what, I always tease you about getting a lot of stuff and the benefits of the YouTube channel and shit, but like, yeah, the sun shines on Tyrell Knifeworks a lot because he's probably one of the only people that I know that's already sold a banger before he even leaves.
That's right. The gold knife is sold to the same guy David, who supplied the gold for that piece in the first place.
Nice.
Which is he fronted the money for the gold on the original gold knife, and this is an offcut from that knife.
Yes.
And he reached out to me and he said he wanted to purchase that folder.
Nice.
And I was actually going to reach out to him and offer it to him first anyway.
Yeah.
So he did purchase that. So it'll be there, but on display only.
Nice. Very cool.
I was very happy about that.
Yep. Lucky motherfucker. Oh, my bad.
Hey, I'll be happy all the others get sold, even half of them.
There you go.
Oh.
Let's go. Doing this show for free is his bitch. Yeah.
For free. Fuck you. Jerid's got the woe is me episode going here.
I almost just died right now. Slave labor over here. Woo.
Jerid is the most expensive slave labor I know.
That's so good. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna start a fucking co-host union.
Really?
Come on, all you co-hosts that ain't getting shit, come see me.
you know you're going to be in that.
No, I don't. I'm just all alone on my thing. Probably poor Chris and Toby or Kaglar, fucking the old Mural and Tyrell affect, dude.
Toby makes all the money, right? Owners are always complaining about he gets nothing off YouTube. So
there you go.
Toby's the rich one.
Yeah. Yeah. Who do you got for Maker Spotlight so we can get the hell out of here?
This week, someone I've been following for a long time. I actually had to look to see if we had done a spotlight on him before, and I don't think we have. So I have Raiden's Workshop, someone I'm sure you must follow.
I'm going to find out.
He does, I think, exclusively culinary knives. Just really, really amazing stuff. I love what he's doing with handles lately, with the multiple layers of like copper and just bending them around in the handle. If you see that, if you zoom in on those,
yeah, I do not follow him.
Really?
I'm doing that now.
Wow. Yeah, he's got some just bitchin' knives, like really, really nice work. I've been following him for a long time.
Yeah,
so he'd be right up your alley, I think.
Yeah, wow. I was sleeping.
Yeah, if you scroll like 20 or so down, you'll really see a few of those handles that he's done. He did one in green and black that I really like. That is just amazing.
There yet. I'm on my way.
But go check him out. He's got 2,700-ish followers. He's got a really good the way that he's got like his, and I don't remember the names of all his kind of his ranks of knives. He's got like his base knives, and you can change certain aspects. Like the steel is either like 80 CRV2 or whatever the other steel is, and then the next rank up, like his heirloom builds or museum, he's got like different ratings, and different ones come with like, oh, you can change this and you can change that, and the different ranks of his builds all the way up to his, I think his top ones, or don't quote me, but I think his top ones he calls his museum knives, which are his really high-end knives. You can customize anything. They come with like beautiful wood sayas and just, yeah, really nice.
Yeah, dude. Awesome stuff. Just crazy. Digging it. That's a good one, Dennis.
Yeah, and he's another one. He's a hardworking dude too. He's always pushing out stuff,
Yeah.
and he uses a lot of Baker Forge steel.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, that's a good one. I was sleeping
And
on this.
I was seeing a lot of knives that are reminiscent of some of the blade shapes that you like
Yes.
that
Yep.
one. He had a name for it. I don't have it in front of me here. There's a Japanese name for that where the spine is a bit curved.
Curved. Yep.
Yeah, there's in one of
Um,
his posts. There's a name for that thing.
yeah. I'll dive in a little bit. That's really cool stuff. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Great name too.
Yep.
Do you know where it's from?
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, boy. Look at you. I'm
Yeah.
so proud of you right now.
Hey, come on! I love that game.
Nice. Very cool.
Finish
All right.
him.
That's right. That's really Canadian. You just said that, dude. So I'm just saying that's out of line.
All right. Who do you have?
Who do I have? I have bull underscore mountain underscore custom knives.
Underscore knives. Yeah.
And it's not coming up for me because I apparently don't know how to spell
Oh, I
mountain.
got it here. It's
No.
coming up for me.
Yeah. I just don't know how to spell mountain. That's all. Yeah, he's a listener of ours. Hit me up the other day, and really awesome feedback, really kind words about the show. Sent me this hilarious Canadian reel. I get this a lot too. I meant to kind of bring it up to you is that people will send me things and they're like, "Hey, since you are always busting Dennis's mutts nuts, can you share this with him? Because I don't know, I don't want him to get offended."
People, you can reach out with stuff. Reach out to me with that stuff too.
Yeah, well, they're they don't want to fucking piss you off because you're temperamental. Apparently,
Shut up.
you're just such a weenie. I think it's great, but yeah, that was a great reel, dude. A lot of stuff, and then I was starting to dive into his profile there. Saw he only had 160 followers, and I was like, no, we gotta boost that up. Does some really good work, EDC stuff, some Damascus. I don't know where he's from. I guess it's from Bull Mountain, wherever that is. Veteran owned and operated custom knife show. I mean, custom knife shop show. So it doesn't have a name either, but yeah, go check out bull underscore mountain underscore custom underscore knives.
He's in Bismarck, North Dakota,
Where did you say that?
on his Facebook page.
Facebook page. Gotcha. Thank you. I did not click that link.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I like that knife that's whatever 10 or 20 down. The one that's got it's black G10 with with red
yep.
pins and the gray in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yep.
I love that handle. The contrast on the handle is awesome.
Yeah. Some really cool stuff. So yeah, go check them out.
Yeah.
And thank you for the support, sir.
Veteran owned as well. Very cool.
Whoa. I guess I had my sound on. So let me get back over to you. I get lost in the death scroll on Instagram on a podcast. It's not very helpful.
Don't do that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, yeah, I think that's a show for us. We'll next time we see you, we'll be heading to. It'll be at Atlanta, hopefully. Come by. What is our table? 23-0?
23-0.
Yep. Make sure you come by. Say hi. And yeah.
So does this mean you're not going to make the show next week?
I was just realizing that as I said that. Yeah.
All right. I think I already know who my special guest is going to be.
Cool. I'm glad. Oh, that's right. We didn't do one last year because we were both.
Yeah, we were both
out of
traveling.
town. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was in Mexico once. But yeah, I'm going to have a special guest next week. You'll all see.
Cool. And whoever it's not, get offended and call Dennis a bitch for not thinking about you. Heyo. So many to pick from. I can't wait
maybe
to
we'll
see
have
how many
multiple
are.
guests.
Mm.
Maybe we'll just pick people that are gonna, trash Jerid for a change. How about that?
I would love it. I would love it. It'd be good.
All right.
Fair.
I'm accepting applications for Jerid's replacement next week.
Yes. And I will stay out of it. I have nothing to do with this.
All right. I'm done with you until Wednesday or tomorrow, apparently.
Tomorrow.
All right.
Tomorrow.
Let me know.
Okay.
All right.
Good deal, guys. We'll see you. Safe travels, everybody.
Later.
Oh, one more thing. That's a wrap.